Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab on a rainy Saturday, doing what I do for you. That means I got something good for you brewing. Let's go. Right, is it 25 rules to live by storytelling, story with a message. This message in this story for life. This is a good lesson for you, trust me. I'm giving life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. The numbers are looking good. I really appreciate you. I hope you appreciate what I'm doing for you. Let's rock. Right Thinkers mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinkers way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. That's my mission for all right thinkers to do just that. Get to know themselves. The teachings and lessons that I give you, I know that can be possible. Let's go. Question now, know thyself. If you don't know, you're about to find out. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. If you're them, you're probably going to be disregarded too. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. Those are the ones I like to talk to. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is a waste of my time is dangerous. Avoid them, I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I can awaken them with knowledge of self, aka knowing themselves for themselves. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thing is know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. Before we got Mayat, we had a little thing called It's Fair. And It's Fair is what you call chaos. So today, right thinkers, and all of them come out of what we know as the ancient called the noon. We call it modern times darkness. Okay, so the noon darkness is God essence. Why? Because that's what's here before He made that commandment. We all know what that one is. Let's go. I got some philosophical points of view that I want to just lay on you, see how you feel about this. Okay, yeah. In the beginning, there was the noon. In the Bible, the abyss, the murky waters of the earth, which is 75% at that time total water. There was no mound, there was no land. So it was just the noon. Total possibility, infinite potential, but nothing's going on. And know who surfaced in the noon? Apep or Apophis, the giant serpent. One serpent, he catching it. Apep is the god of darkness. Now, Pet, nobody talks about him. Watch this. Now, he's my dude. Watch this. I love that guy. God. Darkness was the noon, and the realm where the only thing that moved was him. Nothing else was going on. He had total control, total anonymity in the noon until Ra decided he wanted something different. Here we go. Ra, aka the spoken Heka. You know, the Heka is the words of power. God institute his word of power, which is really a vibration. Remember, God is energy. What you do is vibration and frequency. When he uttered the famous phrase, let there be light, we call it the Big Bang, we call it the start of creation, whatever you want to call it, but that's the concept, and that's what I'm rolling with. I ain't got a problem with that. But when it happened, when you had darkness, bam, light became visible. Now you got two entities, darkness and light. When light came, what did darkness do? Run. Hence, you have half a day Sunlight, half a day, half a night. Darkness. Neither one can defeat the other. It's a great story. I love the story. I'm slowing it up. Let me get back to it. So the spoken word, the heck of word, with the word of power, we let it be, let there be light. Thus, everything begins in the everlasting battle of opposites. Light against dark. Ra, light, Pep, prophets, dark. Every time Ra goes into the noon, the duat, into the afterlife, the never world, we want to call it. Whenever he goes into the darkness, and he got to go into the darkness every day, he gets to shine his light on us 12 hours. Next 12 hours, he got to shine his light in the darkness. And darkness, what? It runs, so it comes to us. So when he's in the darkness, we're in the darkness because he's shining light in the darkness where he did the sunlight conceptually. But now there's the battle. Our pet job is to hold Ra in the underworld so he don't shine out here. So everything will be in the darkness. That's the eternal fight. That's the holy war, whatever you want to call it. But it's the never-ending battle that's never going to end. Why? Because the light's going to be here and the darkness is going to be. They're not going anywhere. So they're going to consistently clash. Raku in the daytime, yeah, he just goes across. He don't need nobody sitting in his boat of a million years, his barge. He only got him, Mayat, and Tahuti. He cool. Everything's fine. He just shining like it. But when he get into the west, he go into the underworld. Yo, I need my boys. Why? We about to do battle. Why? We going down into my man's territory. I need some help. That's my concept. If you hear any noise, it's me and the boys about to get busy. Whenever you get into a situation where you need help, don't you call your peeps. So God and goddesses, the Paute, the God and goddess aspect, those are his boys. So that's another concept. But I know somebody understands. I know you do. All right, here we go. This is for you. Do you know, or did you know, Rob the son has an enemy? I just told you about him, a pet. He puts a chokehold on Rob in the underworld, and by the skin of his teeth, he gets out and he comes to shine another day. And he know he defeated Appa. Okay, he got him, took him out, threw him out. So when he get to the west the next day, his brothers is waiting. Yeah, so conceptually, all right. So now we got to deal with darkness. Like I tell the fellas, the women come down to in the course and ever love, she's on top. Fellas, my right thinkers, darkness is before light. This tidbit before light, we had what? The noon, aka darkness, or a pep, who was surveying the concept. He represents darkness. That's what he wants. He's comfortable with that. And if Ra come down there, he's gonna fight him tooth and nail to keep him down there so he won't shine again. That's the story. Another good story. Now watch this. Out of the darkness came the what? Light. Question. What's faster than the speed of light? Ain't nothing faster than the speed of light. Feel like go through the miles on that. My man. Darkness smokes him from the rip. Okay, in the discussion. When light comes, darkness, watch this, had to give way to the light, even in the duat in the underworld. Meaning the light is going to be the light, going to be the light. But guess what? The flip side of that is dark gonna be the dark, gonna be the dark. So wherever you are, dark going the other way. We can't occupy the same space. Get the concept. And this is 1,000-year-old philosophical concept points of view for about creation. When light comes, we did that. Dark had to go. Okay, yeah. Okay, here you go. When we go to sleep, where do we go? Into light or in the dark? We go inside ourselves, and is it light in there or the dark? Again, back to the darkness. God resides in the darkness. God is the noon. The noon is God. before it materializes into light. So it's always present. Again, it did not start. I'm the beginning and I'm the end. So did not start without his consent, without his understanding. Trust me. He brought light. Darkness, aka ignorance. Now we use this as the metaphor, aka lower self. Light represent Nas, aka higher self. We know him as Set and Haru, the ego and the higher conscious. It's the never-ending battle. Now we playing the devil game. God has no opposition, but he has somebody who's opposed him. That's evil. Okay, again, it's fair. It's always been around. He created good, he creates bad. We have the ability to make the difference to choose who we want to serve. Beautiful thing. All right, here you go. Now watch this. To have light, darkness was first. God is, aka darkness. What's this? Noon is where everything came from. Again, darkness, chaos, meaning everything is going on, but still in darkness. Light, aka order, my girl, my yacht, started the ongoing battle of light and dark, good, battle, left, right, up, down, in, out, opposites, duality. That's the world in which we live in. Because physical things was here. Watch this. The famous phrase, let there be light. We never heard it said, let there be darkness. Just saying. I can see my man cracking up. I see the wheels turning, dude. Darkness. The other half is light. They go together. That's the original. Get it? The original yin and yang. But because the Chinese made it so famous that, but we the originators of it. I'm just saying. We live in the dualistic realm of what? Opposites. Every sense, what? Let there be light. Before there was light, there had to have been, yeah, you got it. So see where I'm going with this? Darkness gave way, what? To light. Now they are equals, like man and woman. Somebody got me on top, metaphorically. Darkness is good, not bad. It's just dark. It don't state when we mean opposites. Dark is dark, and you got light. Opposites, okay? We can label it ignorant, knowledge, good, bad, all that. We do that to metaphorically use it to educate, to enlighten, to get a point across. That's all. Here we go. Oh yeah, I gotta get this done. All right. We give darkness, like the serpent, a bad rap. They are who and what they are. Without darkness, we'd be no need for light. If we had all light, that wouldn't work either because we need darkness. So the body regulates on the flow of light. The pineal gland regulates on the light and dark. Another lesson, but we ain't going that way. We're going to deal with darkness and light. If we only had one, nothing would happen. This would be total just nothing. Potential with nothing is nothing, zero. And we didn't have zero. No, India brought that in. But it equals to nada. Simple. Balance is at zero. You are the decision maker, right from wrong, good, bad. That's where it comes in at. Okay? So the original is light and dark. That's what I'm trying to show you. And darkness had to be first. Why? Let there be light. But if we only had light, there would be no darkness. That wouldn't be good because the human body couldn't function in just light. It needs dark to what? To rest. Just like the body needs the circadian rhythm, whatever that is, the light and dark. Yeah, I know about that, but again, I ain't fluent in it, so I'll let that be. But your body regulates between light and dark. That's the pineal gland job. Now, God is also what? Darkness, just unmanifested. With light comes manifestation. If you go into a room and everything is in that room, you just don't see it. Because you can't see it, don't mean it ain't there. Once you turn the light on, you can see everything that's in there, unmanifested to manifested. That's the concept. And it fits perfect. I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense. Like I tell people, my philosophical points of view, you don't have to subscribe or agree with them or, like them, but you have to understand they make sense. So that's all I want to do. If it makes sense, then you can work with it or not. But it makes sense. Let's go. What I'm at. Darkness is necessary for light to exist. They are forever linked together to each other. That's the way it's gonna be. That's the way it started out, and ain't nothing changed. That's the beginning, and be that way until the end. And guess what? In the end, we go back to where we come. The end already. Slow down. Back up. Okay, let me wrap this up. We come from darkness. And guess what? For 9 months, we in the what? In the water. So the first watery darkness is inside the womb of our mothers. So the earth, when it's pregnant, is female. We know it as male from the concept of vegetation, yeah, but they switched it around and they modernized it again. They make it suit their needs. But let's go. Now, let's get this concept. Before birth, we're in darkness and we're in water, right? The first gods they represented was what? Frogs and reptiles, water things. They said we like the tadpole. He's brought out in the water and he grow on land. Same thing. They use pictures to emphasize God's views and concepts about nature. That's right on point. Very well done. Okay? It makes you see and think. So now we got these Christians, right? The first religion was the fish people, the guy with the fish head. Guess who got that concept? The Pope wear that hat now. You turn the Pope sideways like a fish. Okay? The Mithra, that was the concept. The worshippers, they was the fish gods. And the Pope wears the hat to this day. Out of the darkness comes what? The light. Just like out of the black comes the white. You can't take black and white and get white. You can take black and white and get no black. You dominant, black is dominant. Start not that way. It ain't what I'm saying. It ain't no. We start out, we take it back to creation. Black was here first. Now, darkness, aka black, is dominant. Why? It was here first by nature. A long time ago. This place we call Earth that we live on was a better place when black man dominated. I'm just saying, great things was being done. Miraculous things was being performed. Now that the other guys in charge, the powers that be, running shows for over 5,000 years now, going on 6,000 years of being in control and manipulating control of society. We going to hell in the handbasket. You wonder why? They talking about making your boys that make America great. Dude, America ain't never been great. So kill that notion. No, no, no. Any self-righteous human being who here, no, America ain't never been great. So kill that concept. Okay, I'm just saying, I haven't got the political arena. We know how I feel about that. Let me wrap this up. When the body dies, understand this. Darkness will be in your eyes. For the ignorant and unenlightened, you will die twice. Spiritually, you're ignorant. When the physical body dies and the spirit had to be judged, it's going to be reincarnated because it's not going to pass the judgment test. So that's the whole purpose of knowing thyself, getting spiritual enlightenment, knowing God for yourself, and living accordingly. That's how you get to lighten the heart, purify the heart so you pass judgment day. That's just one way. I know there's others. That's just the right thing away. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'm out.